How's it going, guys? Brando's back. We are currently on vlog number 34, day 40 on the Shakes. And yeah, today I'm starting an exercise because I got a bit of a story to tell today. Then we'll jump over to food and where I plan on going to next because of a little incident that happened on my way to work today. So let's just jump straight into this real quick. Let me just see if I can do... Nope, that's perfect. Sweet. So, did my morning walk this morning. Short loop. Because I am trying to bring the steps down so then my body can recognize where... Or my body can rebalance itself for a reduced number of calories needed to survive, so it's not going into starvation mode, because I think I'm starting to plateau pretty heavily, so I'll go into that in a little bit more detail after I've talked about everything. Then on my way to work, some of the curbs around here aren't uniform in height. All the new ones are, and they're fantastic. But the old ones, they're pretty shocking at times. The local postie was chatting to somebody on their front lawn, so postie was taking up half the footpath. I thought, okay, I'll just go from footpath to road, then back onto footpath as I go around. Should be fine, right? Got onto the road alright. Went to get back up onto the footpath. Side of my right foot caught the lip of the curb, and everything went sideways. Landed on my hand and on my elbow, and picked myself up. Said, I asked, "Hey, you alright, mate?" And it's like, "Yep, all good, all good. Thanks, though." Kept walking and realized that I'd dug all the gravel because some of the footpaths around here are half bitumen, half gravel. So they've gone along with the bitumen, chucked whatever gravel they can on, and then whatever's left over stays there. So I had basically about 4 gravel, like road gravel sized chunks taken out of my skin, which wasn't fun. And then also scraped the forearm. Got to work, opened the first aid kit. Stu and I went through and went, okay, let's flush it with saline, go over it with a isopropyl wipe, which stung like hell, and then just covered it up for most of the day. That way I wouldn't be bleeding onto printing or signs. But yeah, nah, it's just... Oh. And I ended up still went on my lunch walk, which was good. That was a 1.31 kilometer walk, same usual loop that I always do. Not going to be bothering about doing any other fancy maps today because hand that I usually do it with is sore. Took me 18 minutes and 58 seconds, burnt 206 kcal, fairly average. Then went home hour and a half early because the overtime that I did on Friday plus being in pain meant that, yep, go home when you feel like it. Or not quite go home when you feel like it, but you know what I mean. Go home if you're feeling like you can't be there anymore. So, yep. Then afternoon walk, just got back from that. 1.6 kilometers, basically the lunch loop, just a little bit extra. Took me 24 minutes and 13 seconds. Just took it slow because my leg pain developed over the course of the day, so yay about that. Where my calf hit the ground, thankfully I was wearing jeans, but even so, it scraped it up bit there. So total stay only 15,000, which is still something. Active time was 145 minutes and 3,211 kcal burnt. Jumping over to food, I'm still going through my rebalancing of carbs in versus carbs out. So, or calories in, calories out, not carbs. What am I talking about? I don't even know at this point. So I made a chocolate mint caramel pudding. So a scoop of the chocolate mint shake, scoop of the caramel shake. Chucked it in with 2 tablespoons of chia seeds and a little bit of yogurt. Left that in the fridge overnight to set. Beautiful. Morning snack was 50 grams of banana chips and a bag of popcorn. Not a full bag, like one of the single serve packs. Lunch was a mango shake. Afternoon snack was a white chocolate coconut bar. And dinner was chicken and veg, which I had a little bit of difficulty in eating because this hand is, for all intents and purposes, useless. So yeah, today has been sore. But looking ahead over the next couple of days, I'm still probably going to take it easy, at least until the leg gets better. Just because I don't want to be going through... I'm just looking at something on my computer, never mind. Yeah, just taking it easy as my leg gets better and doing the rebalancing of my calories in and calories out. But yeah, and then I decided to do something interesting this morning. So part of my these app for my scales, let me just bring up this page. You're going to see an awfully white reflection on my glasses. I'm just going to shove that over that side, so it's not so bad. You'll only see it when I look over there. But basically, part of my scale app, it does graphs for about half of the stats that it gives, but not all of them. So it's a bit hard to compare. Give me a moment while I just do one thing. Alright, all good? All good. So, as I was saying, going through all the stats, I ended up putting everything from the day after I bought the scales up until today into them. So then I would be able to go, okay, let's compare the change in body fat mass between yesterday and today, and see what the change in I want to be able to see the whole thing, please, thank you. See the change in muscle mass from day to day, that kind of stuff, just so that I can see, okay, is the weight that I'm losing or gaining helpful or not? And it turns out what I'm currently going through in what I think is a plateau is actually just slowly dropping a little bit of the body fat day by day, and just letting that slowly erode away while keeping the muscle mass basically where it is. So while visually looking at it, I'm not losing much day by day, there's a bit going on in my body that I'm still yet to completely figure out until it finishes happening. So this is just cool. This is just something that's helping me understand what is going on. So yeah, one day I might show you this spreadsheet that I've got going on, but basically it's just column of dates, column of weights, column of BMI, column of body fat percentage, column of water percentage, column of muscle mass, column of bone mass, percentages of both of those, sorry, column of BMR, column of visceral fat ranking, column of lean body mass, column of body fat mass, column of bone mass, column of muscle mass. Same stuff that I show up every Friday on the big white screenshot over here. Just what I usually do. Oh, sorry. So yeah, it's just helps me. I like numbers. I like watching numbers go up. I like watching numbers go down. Certain numbers go up. Certain numbers going up make me happier than other certain numbers going up. But yeah. So that's about it from me today. I'm knackered. Battered, bruised, and just ready for a sleep. So thank you for dropping in again. I always appreciate it. Even if sometimes I'm not in the best shape. Yeah. I will catch you all next time. Take care. And just because the Earth is going through a rough time at the moment does not need that I need to give it a hug. Thank you. See ya.